and some stories are hard to hear. But some stories need to be told and told and told until there's change. Transatlantic Voyages, the 1500s to the 1800s. A repulsive ship took a voyage deep into the sea, to a beautiful continent where wild animals ran free. Ebony men and women stood with wonder in their eyes as they witnessed the ivory man rip them out of their daily lives. From Africa to America they did sail to be given an unjust sentence that would unfortunately prevail. Imprisoned to slavery with their destiny unknown, the mighty dollar was the entity directing that show. With the white man as the puppet master entangled in his own strings of greed, self-righteously he stood there as if blinded to these acts of cruelty. While selling the black man for a petty fee, the auction would then start and freedom would thus flee. Standing on a platform for the whole world to see was a half-dressed African wondering, how could this be? They stood wavering in amazement at the point of sale and would be stripped for more than words could ever tell. Their family name to them would be no longer, for their name was replaced and given no honor. The white man tried to play God, can't you see, to dictate one's life under the power of this maddened greed. Together they would walk off, but the road would indeed split. For now there was master and slave. This newfound order was definite. With no teamwork in sight, the new owner would point the way, perhaps off to the big house, to be serviced as he may. Or worse yet, to the fields of crop they would go, to work a long day, working their fingers to the bone. With no breaks of rest for them to lay, room and board was the only pay. They joined the singing with the other slaves, for the music would help move the day right along. Being raped and beaten was a daily routine. Certainly this should have robbed them of their dignity, but black, strong, and in unity they went on. Beknownst to them, the sweat of their labor would indeed be part of the foundation that would pull our country all together. A great deal of the country was built on their backs. In spite of this truth, they still receive much flack. They recognized, due to wisdom supreme, that wrong was being lived out in all humanity. Together they rose up to demand equality, so that no matter one's race, they'd live and be free. They didn't stop there, for justice they'd find as they stepped into proper place of leaders refined, creators of the past and innovators of the morrow, walking away from the doom, gloom, and the sorrow. Pulled together we must to give honor where honor is due, to stop this cancer called racism, so it doesn't consume you.